Up in this hour, this beautiful piece, this is all carnelian. This is a beautiful 8-strand carnelian necklace. We took this from $179 to $79, $100 off the price. If there is a better stone for fall, I don't know what it is, than carnelian. This is like that orangey, burnt orange, reddish color, and you're getting 8 strands of beautiful, beautiful beads. That's gonna be coming up on FlexPay for you at $15.98. If you don't know what FlexPay is too, if you're just now shopping with us, what FlexPay is of all the major credit cards we accept, we will break up those payments interest-free. So you pay your first payment of $15 and change, we go ahead and send you that necklace, and then the next month you pay that other $15 and change. So you break the payments up, but you go ahead and get the necklace. That's the way I like to shop. I'm not even paying for the thing, the whole thing at once. And you can use your debit card too. Now, if you have your HSN charge card, you can do extra flex pay. So we give you an extra flex payment on that. So it's a great way to go. That's your carnelian on the way here in just a little bit. And then also coming up this hour, everybody's been asking about this one, Jay. Now, these are huge nuggets. I mean, big, antique. I don't even know how we did this. I mean,
antique, vintage. Yeah,
like the fact that we have these big antique Cuvee nuggets, like I'm surprised this isn't on Jay's, you know, beautiful, maybe curio cabinet or bookcase at his house. These are collectible nuggets, and in the whole world.
Every one of these nuggets would be in my specimen case.
Right, that's what I'm saying. In the whole world, there aren't very many of those. And then you have the Iron Mountain in between. This was appraised at $250. We should be doing it at $164. We're doing it at $139. And when I say appraised, it's not like you could go out and find someone with these Cuvee nuggets, even to make one of these necklaces, because these are probably from the 70s, wouldn't you say, Jay?
All this material that you're looking at, any of the Cuvee was mined in the late 70s, early 80s. Yeah. And then
at the late, I mean,
all the mining properties were shut down. What's really funny, just even the story, is the American miners are the ones that actually started the whole craze with the Cuvee.
Okay, collectors, you know that that one is gonna be major, so I can't wait to talk about that. That's gonna be coming up. But Jay, we're gonna start off with a brand new mine find, Lavender Aphrodite shell, which I've never done. We took this from $114 to $99.90, and tell us the story here, because I've never heard of this. We've never presented it. It's brand new.
This is brand new. It's a brand new material. You know, I really, you know, don't do a lot of shells. And the only reason I did this is because it's so unique and so different. It had such a great story to it. This is actually, well, of course, it's a shell, so it's gathered. And this is through a friend of mine who, they do a lot of shell from actually all over the world. But this comes out of northeast China, is where the rough. We actually, I mean, we cut it. We didn't buy it like this. We actually cut the shell ourselves. But it's a very unique shell. It's called Lavender Aphrodite, and it's really truly amazing. It almost has kind of like a purple spiny oyster feel to it.
For sure it does, yeah.
You know, it is kind of the feel it has to it. It's very unique, different. If you like things that are different, if you like things that are new, this is just an old contemporary style. You can't go wrong with this. This is a perfect standalone piece. It's a wonderful layering piece. It's kind of old school, but it is a brand new material. And this material actually was discovered in the 1950s by the Portuguese. It's hand gathered on the seashores of northeast China. The very, 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 very top tip is where the material came from. This came from somebody's private collection, and I don't know how many years that they actually had this material. I've never seen it before. When they brought it to me, they really didn't know what it, you know, they knew the story where it came from, but they really didn't have a lot of history on it. We had to do a lot of research to actually run down the history and be able to tell the story on it. But if you like collecting things that are unique, they're new, they're different, I guarantee you, this isn't something that you'll see again. There wasn't thousands of pounds on this. I mean, we had enough to do a few hundred necklaces, and when we did this and we came in at our original price, we really had to work hard to do that. It's not like it's inexpensive. And so they've got it already, the brand new item, first day that it's ever been seen, it's ever been released, and they've already, they're already giving you a discount on it. They're giving you a great deal.
I know, and free shipping. Free shipping. Now, a lot of you are already into free shipping because today, in honor of our big 24-hour jewelry event, it's $5 for everything to ship. So even if you've bought, you know, 2 items from Colleen and 2 from Jade and 2 from Carol Brody, I mean, however many you've bought, it's $5 to ship everything. But this one, if this is your first purchase of the day, it is free shipping. It's free shipping, period, on this particular piece because it's brand new. We wanted you to try it. And that's what Mind Finds is really all about, Jay. And for someone who's never watched the show, tell us how you started Mind Finds.
Well, I started Mind Finds because when I got it, I actually getting out of college, you know, and we were making a lot of things just like this. We were doing turquoise, we were doing puka shell. That's kind of how I started.
Oyster.
Yeah, that spiny oyster. I mean, that's kind of how I started. I started in college, and then it kind of grew from there. But, you know, Mind Finds, we've always stayed true to how we started out, and that's making, you know, really traveling the world, getting unique and different materials. We used to just make, just for like galleries, and, you know, we sold mainly one-of-a-kind pieces. We sold it a lot of trade shows where we did a one-on-one, where we would make one-of-a-kinds. All of our artists, all we did was make one-of-a-kind designs, or especially out of very unique materials. And we're basically doing the same thing 43 years later, but now because of, we've had the Mind Find show now for 23 years, because this unique situation that we have, we're still able to bring you great things and new discoveries and things that normal people just don't find or don't see. And one of the cool things about Mind Finds is we know you could always tune in here, and you're always going to see something unique. You're going to see something different. You're going to see something you never even thought about before. And that's kind of really how, you know, we built our viewers over the years.
Okay, well, we are going to show you a couple things that are coming up so you can get a head start. This, you know, we were talking last hour about Aquamarine being blue beryl. Well, this is Aquamarine, which is blue beryl, Morganite, which is pink beryl, and then you also have some gold in there too. So that's in between green and gold beryl. So this is the colors of beryl, Morganite and Aquamarine. Morganite is crazy expensive, but you've got big pieces of Morganite in there. The pink is the Morganite, the blue is the Aquamarine, but it's all beryl. We did this originally at $189.90. We sold out twice at $189.90. Now we have a clearance price, the final few that we have, and I think we have about 300. It's $119.90, $23.98, and before this year, I've never seen Jay do Morganite.
And Morganite is very, very rare.
Yes.
You don't really see it a lot. This material comes out of Mozambique and Madagascar.
Okay, then, if you want rare and exotic and collectible, it doesn't get more collectible or more sought after than Tanzanite. Yes, this is real, genuine Tanzanite mined in one place in the entire world. That's the very gem-rich East African country known as Tanzania. And we have an entire strand that we originally did at $224.90. It's now $169. It's $33.98 on your charge card. And look at that color. This isn't that silver Tanzanite, that, you know, what they're calling platinum Tanzanite. This is blue Tanzanite. And the fact that, I mean, I don't know how many carats this is, but it's a lot. And we took it from $224 to $169. The appraised price was $335. But you gotta think, I mean, Tanzanite was only discovered in 1967, introduced here in the United States in 1969 by Tiffany Company. So in the lifespan of a gemstone, that's not a long time.
That's
and
baby
yet,
years.
Yeah.
Baby years.
And yet experts are saying that within our lifetime, it'll be completely exhausted from the face of the earth, and you have not a piece of Tanzanite, but a strand of Tanzanite. That is amazing at any price, Jay, right?
Well, and here's the thing with this material. What they're getting now, they're calling silver or platinum Tanzanite, the further they go down. So this material actually, I don't even know if they're bringing up this color anymore. So this is something, I don't think it'll be in our lifetime. I think it'll be in a couple years. You won't actually see Tanzanite anymore.
Exactly, and
That's
you have
this natural
it.
color.
Okay, now we're gonna move on to, yes, this is
a brand new mine
opal.
find.
This is opal, because you don't look at it and know that it's opal, but it actually is. So the earrings are only $79. You would swear you're looking at some type of amber. Then we have the ring, which is $79. Then we have the necklace, which is $169.90, and it's on FlexPay for you at $33.98. But Jay, brand new mine find in opal.
And here again, this is what I live for, okay? I started my business, and my first love in gemstones, my first love's my wife now, but my first love in gemstones has always been turquoise. My second is opals.
It was a good save. You better say that.
Well, she's home. She's back from England, so I know she might be watching.
Right?
So you got to cover.
Yes, honey, you do. Either that or get ready to buy a real sweet gift.
A real expensive
to get you out of the doghouse.
But you know how all my trips start. My trips start. I'm going to a new turquoise mine, or I'm going to a turquoise mine that I buy to make a purchase. Everything else just kind of spider webs off that, right? So, that's going to be the main focus of my trip. And then, then I go to different mines and finds, or I go out looking for new opals. And this was one of the new opals that we were told about. This comes out of the Gobi Desert in Mongolia. And this is in the middle of nowhere. I mean, literally, they have to mail you daylight. I mean, it is probably one of the most desolate regions I've been to. It's just crazy how remote. Then the people that live there are very nomadic, and they live off. They have herd animals that they go from grass spot to grass spot during the season. There is no real where you have towns and cities and that type of thing. This is a very small mining operation. It's a honey opal, but it's from the Gobi Desert, the Gobi region. I don't know of anybody else that has this material. Very, very limited. In fact, what you're seeing here, this suite of new designs, this is not only a brand new mine find, this is everything. Okay, so the ensemble that we have here, the earrings, necklace and pendant, and the ring were the only things that we could build out of the rough material that we got. So we used everything. We just blew the whole load of the rough.
Okay, we're gonna do a last call here. These are limited, but we had amethyst last hour. We were talking about the beauty of amethyst, in particular African amethyst. So we've got huge African amethyst beads here, and we are doing this at $99 from $129. So if you love amethyst, this was appraised at almost $200. You've got it for $99. It is a big customer pick, and I was reading the reviews on the customer picks, and time and time again, people talked about the color. They talked about the size. And I'll say what I said with the Aquamarine necklace. If you took a single bead, if we just did a single one and that was a ring, easily one of these beads could be a ring that would be well more than $100. You're getting beads around the entire neck, and you're getting it for $99.90 in the #1 best-selling stone, most sought-after stone in the world, which is amethyst. So that's gonna be coming up, but a lot of you may wanna grab that one early, as this is one that was one of the more limited ones that we were able to
the largest round bead
reorder.
Amethyst necklace I've ever made. The biggest as far as round bead.
Now we're going to talk precious stones. It used to be that Jay never brought precious emeralds, rubies, or sapphires. Well, this is your colors of sapphires, and oh my goodness, $80 off our regular HSN price, from $209 to $129. $25.98 on your charge card, and you can see blue, pink, yellow, green, watermelon color sapphire. They're all in here, Jay. It's real sapphire.
This is all natural sapphire. It's got, every color of sapphire that I'm aware of on planet Earth in this particular necklace. And this is an accumulation of not just one mine, but numerous mining operations that we've put together over the past 3-4 years that we've got. And so you get all the different colors.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous? And that's all natural sapphire.
That's the crazy thing. That's real
Those are
sapphire.
real, untreated. Natural sapphire.
Fancy, fancy sapphires. So that's gonna be coming up for you too. But now, you know, it's fall. I can't believe we are 2 months away from Christmas. You know, in a lot of parts of the country, it's already super duper cold. And so when you think fall, you think about wearing these wonderful, like natural kind of leaves turning colored gemstones. And carnelian is the perfect color for the fall. This particular carnelian is gem quality, and it was appraised, lowest appraised price, $265. We did it at $179, but today it's $79. So we took $100 off our price. We're putting it on FlexPay at $15.98. Remember, don't forget that HSN charge card. If you don't have it, you can call. You could get instantly approved and save another $20 off this. Plus, you could do extra FlexPay on every item in the show if you have that HSN charge card. And then $5 shipping, because it's our big gemstone day here at HSN, $5 shipping to ship everything. It's a shipping spree with only $5 to ship everything that you're shopping for today. So even if you're buying multiple items, because lots of us are holiday shopping, it's only $5 to ship everything you're buying today. But this one to me screams fall. You know, when you think of pumpkin patches and you think of changing of the leaves and you think of football games, you think of colors like this, Jay.
Well, and here's the thing, okay? Just so everybody knows, and this is a very unique color of carnelian, okay? Most carnelian's more of a kind of an orangey color to it. This has a very unique, it's almost like a strawberry color to this particular rough material. You know, with us, we can't call, most of the things that a lot of people call carnelian are just red agate. We have brought you a red agate on this show, and we've shown you a red agate. For it to be called carnelian, it has to be very, very, very specific, you know, on the material and what it is. This is a very unique material, but I want you to go back to this. And here again, they do this every now and then, and they're having a clearance on this. It's not that they weren't really popular, it's just we don't really have enough left to air, and this isn't something we can bring back. But if I have beaders out there, right, I want you to think about this. Okay, this is 8 strands. You know what it costs for a real carnelian strand, just a strand, what it would cost. So think about that. I mean, you're getting 8 strands, all hand cut. Not only that, but they're all little small 6mm round beads. So believe it or not, it takes more time, more labor, obviously, because they have to cut more beads for the size. If these were like 8mm or 10mm, it actually would cost less for us to do it. This is the most expensive form of round bead that you can cut because let's just say that, let's just take an inch. Like if you think about an inch of material. If you had bigger beads, you might have to cut, for an inch, you might cut 4 beads, 5 beads. In this case, it's probably 10, maybe 12 to cover that same amount of the same length of the material. So it's a great look, a very rare color, and it is a true carnelian. And this is hand gathered by a group, a friend of ours, Sue, who teaches local villagers in different parts of South Africa and Africa proper. And she teaches them to go out and gather different agates and different materials like the carnelian. And then, so it's kind of like, it's like a homegrown, like a very entrepreneurial type thing where she's actually teaching people what to collect, what to look for, what to gather, and that's how we get the material.
Okay, we will be wrapping this one up. Of course, as long as it's available, you can continue to order because we do have that holiday price, that clearance price, I should say, but it should sell out. My producer is saying we have maybe 200 left, Rock? Okay, 200 of these remaining, and the unfortunate thing is this one will never be back. There's some that we can reorder on and some that we can't.
You couldn't build it for this price and sell it for this price. You can't. There's no way you can manufacture it.
Okay, we'll let you know when that is gone, but I got to show you something else. Apatite and Lapis in a beautiful triple strand. This was appraised at $185. We sold this out in its launch at $124. We're doing the final few that we will ever have today at $69.90. Now, again, Apatite, when it entered the marketplace, it was one of the most hyped gemstones around because there was a gemstone house out of New York that was calling it Aqualite, Neolite. They made up all these fancy names for it. We're calling it Apatite, which is its real name. But my point is, this is not an inexpensive gem. And then to couple it back with lapis and to do it today at $13.98 on your charge card, that is one that makes you say, goodness, I'm thankful I'm watching tonight, because even if you thought you were just window shopping, I'm glad you're here, whether you're, window shopping or just coming to listen to us chat, or you're looking for something specific, but that is one that maybe, just maybe, you can say, I don't know if I can afford to pass that one up. Because to do a J. King piece at under $70 in Apatite, wow, Jay, that's amazing.
If I told you just what the silver findings on this cost, right? It would probably blow your mind. These are these things, this is a clearance. I mean, and this is Apatite, and again, this isn't low-grade Apatite. This comes out of Madagascar. This is high-grade Apatite, almost a neon color, and then that beautiful Afghani lapis.
Now you're really gonna just flip when I show this. This is where I love to just see Jay's face. Look at this. Turquoise, hand-carved, big, huge pieces of turquoise, black agate, $240 appraised price. We did it for $164.90. It is $79.90. $79.90. Now, we've done earrings that are smaller than this in this shape.
For more money than that.
So this is for that person who's looking for a real showpiece. You want one of the best bargains in the show. This is our lowest price ever. $15.98 on your charge card. And keep in mind, you're saving money every time you buy because of that $5 shipping spree. You're only paying $5 no matter how many pieces you order, $5 to ship everything. So that is coming up, but now we're gonna talk more Redskin. We have brand new holiday prices and brand new Redskin turquoise rings, Redskin turquoise earrings, only presentation this entire month. They were appraised at $160. We're doing your choice for $84.90. And of course, as we said, in honor of the gem event, everything is on 5 flex pays, 6 if you're using your HSN charge card. But when we talk about Redskin turquoise, Jay, Redskin is some of the bluest, and it's not dyed, not enhanced, this is the way it comes out of the mine, some of the bluest blue turquoise that we find. Tell us about the Redskin turquoise.
Okay, well, this is the reason they call this Redskin. When it comes out of the ground, this is what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. It looks like, now this has been cleaned up, but it looks like a giant mud clod, right? But that's because of the iron ore in this thing.
You cut it open.
That's all I did was cut the nugget, right? That was the nugget, I cut it. All I've done to that's all the natural color. This is like the go for, when this mine was first discovered, it was actually, believe it or not, it was started out in World War II by the Japanese. It was a tin mine. When they got down to about 300 meters, they started running into turquoise. And they actually opened up this mine. I mean, it was an old tin mine that was kind of like, just forgotten about. They went in and started mining again. They were mining different elements, mainly tin, and they got down and they found turquoise, layers of turquoise. You've actually seen me go down in this mine. Is
that the one with the little tiny?
Right, it's like a trolley that they have, and you go down in it, and all the way down in the mine, and then you have these seams of this high blue turquoise. This mine has been flooded now for about 7 years. So the only way to buy this material is people like me that have it from their private collections. It's extremely highly collectible, very rare.
Okay, speaking of highly collectible, our showstopper, brand new. If we had 2,000 of these, it wouldn't be enough. I mean, this is something that those of us who love mine finds and who love J. King, we wait for. But I'll be honest with you, even in all my years of working with him, I've never seen us do a nugget necklace, an antique Cuvee nugget necklace of this size. So this is amazing. I saw this earlier today, and I'd seen pictures of it when I reviewed my show with my planners. But I mean, seeing a picture did not do it justice. These things are huge. Look at the size of these nuggets. We were supposed to do this at $164.90. It was appraised at $250. If you could get it at $250, that would be amazing.
You can even find it.
but we're doing it for $139.90 and under $28 on your charge card. So it's a combination of Iron Mountain and Cuvee. Oh my goodness, the 277 have been pre-ordered. The length is 20 inches with a 2 3/4 inch extender, so 20 down to 22 3/4. But Jay, tell us about why do we call it antique turquoise?
This is Cuvee, so they call it antique or vintage turquoise. They haven't mined it. This was all mined, I guarantee you, late 70s, early 80s.
Because the mines have been closed since.
Well, the mines were closed down in the 80s, but what is so fascinating about this, and the history of this is really incredible, because Cuvee was really the first turquoise ever that came from China that ever came to the American market. And that came in the late 70s, early 80s. What most people don't realize and don't know is the American connection to this. All of the mining operations, all of the marketing, all of the everything, the Chinese had no clue on how, even what turquoise was or how to mine it. All of these miners came from either New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, Utah. That's where all the miners originally went and all the cutters came from. So it has even a big American connection. And again, to tell you the truth, how rare this is. If you saw these, now you've got two different turquoise mines here, okay? So you've got the old Cuvee, which was mined in the Cuvee region. Those are the big nuggets, okay? Look at the size of these nuggets. Then you've got Iron Mountain nuggets and rondelles cut in between.
But
so
look at those big eggs. They look like dinosaur eggs.
Right, and if you see these, okay, if you came to my office, and if you came to my studio where I work, you would see these in my specimen case. And I have specimens of the Cuvee. It's that collectible.
And aren't they on display in museums?
You see them, they did this, you see them in museums, but in Cuvee, where they originally mined this, they just spent, I think it's, I've heard the number 30 million or 50 million that they spent doing this amazing. In fact, I'm gonna take some photographs if I ever get back up in there. I went to this museum. It's just remarkable what they did. And this is the quality of the material that you see there. This material, let me tell you something. It's one of the few turquoises that you can go to with Cuvee. And when you see old Cuvee, you know that that is antique Cuvee or that is vintage Cuvee. That's how recognizable this material is. Now, here's the deal. The only way to get it is, well, how we got it. We get it out of old private collections. We had a run of luck on that, and I've got a surprise for you coming up down the road. But this material that you're seeing here all came out of a trading program that we did about 3 years ago. I had a friend for 2 years, traveled to this region, and he went to all these little villages, the mining villages, and he would let everybody know that he's in town, and they, all the miners, the widows, or maybe the miners who are retired, or, the thing with, I come from miners on my mother's side of our family. That's where my mining genes come from, and that's where all the miners are in my family. And I will tell you this for a fact, okay? I grew up with miners, and miners don't bring bad specimens.
They're hoarding the good stuff, aren't they, Jay?
Let me tell you something. Like some of us have IRAs. Some of us, like
collect rocks.
Or we buy gold and we bury it in the backyard, right, for later on for the retirement. Miners bring specimens. Miners collect what they mine. And that's where they bring the most beautiful material, because they know what it's worth. And so you're probably looking at some of the finest material that ever came out of these mining regions. Literally, these big nuggets like that. And here again, you got two. The only thing that's Cuvee are the big, large nuggets. But look at that. That is one solid. That is one solid nugget. That all we've done is just there's just hand polished it, right? There is no two of these. And these are all natural colors, guys. And that's what made Cuvee so crazy, so special, even on the American market. They had never seen anything like this.
And the markings too, they loved the spider webbing.
Well, all the different, you've got everything from spider, you know, like it looks like even some of it looks like landers. That one right there looked like old American landers. Some of it looks like old number 8 spider web. It's just such a unique and different material. Like I said, Cuvee turquoise is one of the few turquoises that, even if you're not an expert or you're not around it like me all the time, you didn't grow up with it, you know this material. Once you see this material, there's no way to duplicate it, no way to fake it. It is unique in its own right.
Okay, and by the way, we have about 150 of these remaining. Antique turquoise, vintage turquoise. We'll never be able to repeat this one. That's still available for you, but it will sell out. We have more. Stay with us as we continue.
Here's your Merry update for today. Don't miss the gift list tomorrow. It's our 24-hour gift event. Plus, we'll have the hottest technology toys from Sharper Image and Discovery Toys. And $50,000 can be yours if you're the winner of the HSN and QVC Black Friday sweepstakes. Go to hsn.com and search sweepstakes for a chance to win daily prizes from your favorite brands or our $50,000 grand prize. Find your Merry on HSN and hsn.com.
Our Happy Place cleaning products
are made with plant-based ingredients,
which means less chemicals in your house, which will make it a happy place. People think, can it work well?
and it does. We chose plant-based ingredients so you're not breathing in fumes. You're not putting as many chemicals where your kids and your pets are touching them.
There's a lot of great benefits to cleaning with our Happy Place products.
If we can get your home clean, that's what makes your home a happy place.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should something go wrong. And portable electronics feature accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
We go around the world acquiring different stone. People don't realize these are not renewable resources. When they're gone, they're gone.
Okay, we are continuing on with Jay King, and now we're talking more turquoise, but a lot of you have requested the longer turquoise so you can layer it, you can have something that's gonna be super versatile in your jewelry collection. This is that perfect piece, and this is Azure Peaks, $20 off, even though it's brand new, but it's 36¼ inches in the length. So we have it wrapped twice here. Now you do have a clasp in the back. I know some, necklaces that are 34¼ don't have a clasp, but Jay gave us a clasp because that way you can literally wrap it around your neck. You don't have to just worry about putting it over your head. But we're gonna go out to the phone lines. Billy in Texas, welcome to HSN.
Thank you.
And we heard you got the Carnelian necklace.
Yes, I did, and the earrings.
Oh, pretty.
Cool.
So have you shopped with Jay before?
I have hundreds of his pieces.
Wow, hundreds.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the support.
All of the work he does traveling and finding all of these good pieces for us to buy.
Well, cool.
Billy, he puts a lot of miles on himself every year.
I do. I've got a lot of miles on this body. I was thinking the other day, of course, I'm an older model now, but I wish I could turn back the odometer a little bit because I got a lot of laps around the planet.
Oh.
So, Billy, for somebody who's never tried Jay's jewelry before, what would you say to them?
They are missing out on great bargains, good pieces, well made.
Oh, well, we're glad you enjoy them, and thank you so much for saying hello to us.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We're sorry it took so long. And I appreciate the support over the years. I mean, I couldn't be here for 23 years without beautiful people like you.
I enjoy every minute of your shows.
Oh, thank you so much.
Billy. We love having you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
How sweet.
Isn't that sweet?
Over 100 pieces.
You know, yeah, and yeah, I love her accent too. Because do you know that my grandfather, we're Texans originally. So
now you grew up though.
I grew up in New Mexico.
Okay.
But I have to tell you, if I go back in the summer to my grandparents, my younger brother still, you would think he's, that he's still in Texas. But I love that accent.
Do you think I have an accent?
You do. Yeah, you do.
You do. You do.
She does have
a little
an accent.
tiny bit.
Yeah, just a little tiny bit.
Okay, we want to show you how cute this is on Laura, by the way.
Yeah, if you look at this, and you know what's really great? I love her hat, by the way. So here's the deal, okay? If you look at this, we left it as natural as possible. This is Azure Peaks. It's the high blue material. It's got a beautiful black matrix to it. These are all natural nuggets. They're not, all we did was we did what we call edge grinding on them. So all we've done is we just buffed off the rough edges, but you get this beautiful 3 feet of genuine turquoise.
Love that.
Nuggets.
And by the way, I mean, Laura's kind of boho, chic look. I mean, really just cute fashion forward look. And that necklace just makes it. So that pop of color with those deeper, richer fall colors. Okay, we're gonna move next to our Aquamarine and Morganite necklace. I get so excited about this because I love colors of gemstones, but I love just knowing what mineral group they're in. I love knowing about the particular gemstones. And these are all of these gemstones are related. They're all in the same family.
They're all in the same family. They come from the Morganite comes from Mozambique, and the different aquas, the other different aquas that you're seeing, all come from Madagascar.
Okay, here we go, Jay. Ready, set, go. From $189. $70. Oops, our showstopper's gone.
Yeah.
I'm a little jealous, to be honest with you, that you got those Cuvee beautiful turquoise pieces.
They're
over
amazing.
800 people ordered that. But now this one, I have fewer than 200 available, and $70 off the original selling price. But the big deal is to get, I mean, even here at HSN, to get a Morganite ring, if we took this stone and made a Morganite ring, you can imagine how much it would be. You've got lots of Morganite, lots of aqua. It's all from the Beryl, B-E-R-Y-L family, which is the same family that your emerald comes from. So these are really collectible stones. 18 inches with a 2 3/4 inch extender. If you love pastels, if you love soft colors, if you love something that is so relaxing and inviting when you look at it, this would be your necklace, right, Jay?
Well, you see this on Orshi too, look at the presence that you see on this. And this is really what we specialize in, my whole thing is go big or go home, right? I love these materials. Normally when you see barrels, especially when you see Morganite and things like that, do you realize how expensive these rough materials are? They're extremely highly sought after. And one of the things that we're able to do, because of how we market and because we have this partnership with HSN, we're able to buy in volume, in such volume that we absolutely demand the best price for the best quality rough material. Otherwise, we wouldn't even be able to do this or even come close to doing a deal like this. So, normally, like when you would see these materials, that's why when you see like Morganite, right, you might see it like a little teeny 10 by 14 or maybe an 8 by 10 millimeter cabochon that's selling for way more than what we're selling this necklace for. And I'm talking something that wouldn't even be the size of one of the beads in this. So, I mean, the Morganite, highly sought after, one of the more rare barrels, especially, and to tell you the truth, one of the very rare natural pink colors that Mother Nature produces. And then you've got the rainbow effect of all the other aquas, all the other different colors of beryl, all the different colors of aqua, and all of that material all comes out of Madagascar. As you can see, very, very limited. There's, you know, there's not really enough. That's why I did this kind of this collage look, this multicolored look, is because in these materials in Madagascar and also the Morganite in Mozambique, it's not like you just go and say, okay, you can demand whatever you want in any quantity you want. These are all very, very, very limited.
Well, and here's the thing. Now the
quantities.
necklace is limited. We just heard that we have fewer than 150 of these, and this won't be back at $119.90. That's $70 off our price. So if you are a true collector, a gemstone connoisseur, you love collectible gemstones, Morganite is extremely collectible. To pair that back with the brother stone of the Aquamarine, and then you're getting all the colors of Beryl in there. We'll let you know when that's sold out. Okay, now we're gonna talk amethyst again, and we were saying earlier, you know, amethyst is the #1 best-selling stone in the whole entire world. So we have the biggest, boldest amethyst necklace that Jay has ever done, matching earrings too. Now, these earrings are normally $49. Again, if that's $49, that should be a whole lot more than $99. But we sold this originally at $129. We have the final few of these for holiday. They're $99, and that's about half off of what you would expect to pay in terms of an appraised price. Under $20 on your charge card. But this color, and this also, I was reading the reviews on this one, Jay, people were blown away. I do want to remind you too, we're into the final hour and 20 minutes of our big 24-hour gemstone event where it's everything that you can buy for only $5 shipping. So no matter how many pieces you buy, it's only $5 to ship everything. So if you're kind of, you know, saying, should I do it, should I not? You're probably into free shipping because it's only $5 for everything, and that's across all brands. That's Carol Brody, that's Colleen, that's Jade of Yesteryear, that's Paul DC. That's all across all brands that we offer in jewelry, and it's only $5 to ship everything. So you're saving every time you're shopping. But Jade, these are massive 10 to 18 millimeter beads. And as a point of reference, a pearl is normally 6 millimeters. So this is 10 to 18 millimeters, so more than 3 times the size of a normal pearl.
Okay, in 43 years of doing this, in 43 years, this is absolutely the largest round bead graduated amethyst necklaces I've ever done. You know, this is all Zambian amethyst. It's that beautiful, like grape jelly color that I like. It's the translucent grape jelly. This is like the color that everybody's looking for. But look at the size of this. The biggest waste of rough material you can ever do is cut a round bead, cut around anything, because there is no saw that cuts round, you know, that will cut a round sphere out of any rough. These are all start off as cubes. So you have to take the amethyst rough in cubes. Here's the key thing. The reason you don't normally see Zambian amethyst, that's a great shot. Sometimes I hate those, but that is really a wonderful shot.
What do you really think?
It really shows off the color. Here's the deal. Normally, you don't see anything this big, and you don't see it from me because the crystals in the Zambian material are usually not this big, right? The crystals aren't really large. So to really cut something like this, to cut these bigger beads, even the smaller beads, you know, you have to start with something that's about twice that size, right? And then you're cutting all that material off of them. So if you can imagine, you take something, and just imagine what a sugar cube looks like. Okay, you take a sugar cube, you cut that, so you cut that on, you take the crystal and you make that cube. Well, you waste all that material. That just turns to dust, it just goes away. There's no way to utilize this. You're wasting all that material to start with. Then what you do is they take a diamond Dremel, they drill a hole in the center, and then that is run through the process where they actually round it. They roll it, and they round them all off. So all that material, if you can imagine if you took a sugar cube and made it round, think about all the material that would be gone from that, right? That's just wasted. That's why I say, you know, it's not the best utilization that you can do of your rough material. It's just crazy on how much material that you lose. This by far is the largest of this type of necklace I've ever done in round beads. I mean, I wanted to do something big, I wanted to do something bold, and this actually came as a viewer request. They were requesting this bigger look, and they wanted something really big and bold in amethyst. Like Connie says, one of the most popular gemstones in all of the world. This is one of the more sought after.
Absolutely. Okay, this one is available for you right now, holiday priced, keeping in mind $5 to ship all your gemstone jewelry today. We want to show you the matching earrings too. They're from $49. We did take these down to $39.90, and they're $7.98 on your charge card. Very pretty 3-drop style earring if you'd like something to go right along with those, or of course the necklace, or of course they're great standalone earrings too.
What I love with this is look at the size, and Laura's got is wearing her hair down right longer. What's the toughest thing that you have on an earring is when you wear your hair down or you wear a longer style is, yeah, a lot of times you can't even see the earring, right? So this gives you a chance to match back because it's the same amethyst rough material, but something that really can be seen, but very simple and contemporary.
Okay, now we're gonna move to something we had a chance to show at once. We started with 600, there are 300 left. You know a great value when you see it. This is exciting because it's an exotic stone that you may not have in your jewelry collection. You have a triple strand of apatite, real, genuine, beautiful apatite, and we have coupled it back with perfect lapis, triple strand design. This was appraised at $185. Remember, when we say appraised, we send these out not to appraisers that work for us at HSN, but appraisers throughout the country. We get 3 independent appraisers, 3 independent appraisals, I should say, and we go with the lowest. Not even the medium, we go with the lowest. So the lowest appraised price was $185. We did this for $124.90 very successfully, but Jay, today, clearance price at $69.90, $13.98 on your charge card. But most of us, we've heard the story about lapis. Tell us the story about apatite.
Okay, well, apatite, you know what started? This material comes from Madagascar. It's not neon apatite, but it's in that direction, right? It almost has that iridescent neon tone to it.
Yeah.
Great look. And I'll just talk to the rarity and the value of this.
Well, and it hasn't been around that long. Apatite.
You know, if you think about like neon apatite has been in my lifetime, in my career.
That's right.
So they started, even Madagascar, you know, in the late 70s. Nobody was even going to Madagascar. Nothing was really coming out of there. It's in the 80s is when they really started seeing, that's when you started seeing neon apatites, all the different, and Connie's so knowledgeable. I mean, she's been around it for a long time, even though she's a very young woman.
Good save.
But you know,
Good save.
But the thing is, you're very knowledgeable, and you bring up a lot of things because here's the thing: a lot of these materials, just like Tanzanite, right? Just like this particular material right here, it was brought to America mainly by Tiffany. People don't realize, do you know, at one time Tiffany owned the Kingman mine.
Yeah.
They owned the Kingman mine.
And they introduced Tanzanite to the world. That was the only place you could buy Tanzanite.
They're not only a quality jewelry store, but they did a lot of mining, a lot of exploration, and they brought a lot of new materials to the market. This, again, you know, like, this isn't hundreds of years old. This is relatively new within the last 30 years, maybe even 40 now, you know, because when I first started seeing it was probably in the late 70s is when it kind of first hit the market. And when this color of material first hit the market, are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
It was almost as expensive as buying a diamond.
It was, because I think because the stone houses got behind it and started naming it fancy names and trademarking names. They were calling it Caribbean Neolite and Aqualite. We're calling it apatite, which is what its real true mineral name is. My producer just updated me though. If you want this one, this is final call. It's $13.98 on your charge card. I'll give you some specifics just really quickly. 18 inches down to 20 3/4, anywhere in between. Triple row of that apatite and the genuine lapis rocky. I'm sorry, how many did you say? Okay, fewer than 150. So Jay, when this is gone, it's done. But I'm just thrilled that we can bring apatite, period.
Well, you know, number one, just to, in situations like this, okay, just so everybody realizes, and I think our viewing audience, especially people who have shopped with us, they realize what a crazy deal this is. And it literally is ludicrous. It's crazy. Just with the silver fining cost, the 2 3/4 inch extender, you know, if I told you what I have in that, and then what they're selling this for, I mean, there's no way. I mean, you'll never, ever see values like this again. And here again, this is with a very rare material. This color of apatite is extremely rare. And then we've paired that back beautifully with that beautiful Afghani lapis, that real high blue Afghani lapis.
Okay, we'll let you know. We'll update you when that is officially gone. But now we're going to do the necklace that I am wearing. And this is going to be fun. We sold this at $164.90. It was appraised at $240 appraised price. We're doing it for $79.90 and under $16 on your charge card. And we are talking about big, beautiful, I mean, those are amazing pear-shaped drops of Azure peaks. But then, this is where it gets crazy. The blue turquoise in between that black agate is Campitos turquoise, blue ice, rare Campitos turquoise. And then we have the flex pay on this of $15.98. If you have your HSN charge card, $13.32 would be the flex pay. Jay, this truly is an artisan piece.
You know, it really is. And if you think about, you know, like what Connie was saying before, we've done earrings similar to this, but even smaller, and sold it for more, way more than we're selling this whole necklace for.
Yes.
So again, it's one of those clearance things that we're doing. And here again, if you read the reviews, it's not because people didn't like it, right? It's just that we don't really have enough of them, and this isn't something I can bring back. And it's not only I can't bring it back, I certainly couldn't bring it back at this value. There's just no way to manufacture it for that cost and be able to sell it for that. Great big, bold look. If you want something kind of contemporary, kind of modern, in a combination of two different turquoises. So you've got the Campitos blue ice. You can see those are like that Sleeping Beauty blue. Those are the round beads that are separate the sterling silver findings, all custom made. And then you see these huge pieces of that beautiful Azure peak. And again, what makes these so unique and so different is the fact that there's no two of these. It's going to be the same design. It's going to be that, but every one of them will look different in their own right. It's just because of the nature of the material. There is no way to get this where it just matches. And that's kind of cool in a way, because do you really want...
Yeah, that's the beauty of it.
Do you want something that just looks
we sold out of our Apatite.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much for your call.
Unbelievable deal, guys. Unbelievable deal.
Okay, but Jay, back to this one.
Well, I like this, and you couldn't wear a better outfit, okay?
Thank you.
This really, I mean, boom, it's there.
But I'm looking at that
it
Campitos too. I mean, goodness.
Yeah.
Let's talk Seven
All the
Peaks
round
real
beads
quick.
are Campitos.
The Seven Peaks, tell us about that particular turquoise.
Okay, this is, this particular material is known for its high blue, unique look. There's not a lot, I will not say that I have an exclusive on this mine, but I've never seen another American, I've never seen another Western person purchasing this material, or at the mine site, or being able to buy the material. What we do is we have a consolidator that, when the mine doesn't run full time, we do have a consolidator in the area, and when the mine is operational and they are running it, goes up every 2 weeks to every 4 weeks, depending on, you know, what they're getting and the amount of material they're getting. And I will guarantee you, we get all the select grade. We pay a premium for it, but we get all the high grade material that comes out of that particular deposit. And the thing is look at this. That's all the natural color of this, right? That high blue, that just glow in the dark blue. That's what everybody's going for right now. And this is what's so strong in the market, that, you know, with turquoise, even the, you know, I'm not devaluing the green turquoise, the greener material, that it is unique and different, but the high blues is what everybody's seeking. And so here you've got something that's rare, unusual, unique, and we only have a few of them left, and they're giving you this crazy deal. You know, it's really funny, because I was talking to a part of my group the other day, and they said, you know, you're ruining everybody, because they're going to actually believe that you could actually build things like this and do it. I'm just telling you, as the manufacturer, and we are the manufacturers, okay? We do this from, you're buying it from the mine mine up. There are no middlemen, okay? I mean, you know, you can't get it any cleaner, any truer than when you buy from Mine Finds and you buy it here on HSN, because this is the only place we market. You're not gonna get any better deal. You could not build it for this.
Well, they're telling me you have to take this off, because if you're on board, you do have this. Thank you so much for your call. So you're gonna love it. You will love it. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab, we have a Tyrone turquoise necklace coming up next hour.
I would buy Tyrone just so I could say Tyrone.
Tyrone, I love that. I'm gonna grab that necklace and put that on. Notice I keep putting on turquoise necklaces, but now we are gonna move to colors of sapphire. Fancy, beautiful colors of sapphires. You're gonna see pink, blue, yellow, green, all of the magic of the rainbow in colors of precious sapphires. This was originally sold here at HSN at $209. We're doing it for $129.90, so $80 off. It's on FlexPay for $25.98. But I mean, when you think of, there's only rubies, emeralds, sapphires, the big three. And you've got one of the big three here. You've got the sapphire and all of, I mean, it would be great even if these were blue sapphires, but to get multicolor fancy, so much more rare, so much more sought after. And Jay, tell us the story with this, because until last year, you had never brought us colors of, or even sapphire, precious sapphire, period.
Because of our viewing audience, okay, I got in the sapphire business. Now, the reason that
after 23 years,
yeah, well, actually 43 years of doing this,
right? I'm doing it not
yeah,
here.
But
23
on the show. I finally got into sapphires, and the reason is because we had so many people asking for sapphires. I've developed connections. It's amazing, you know, kind of the word gets out, and I've got a lot of mining connections in Africa. And it was amazing. Everybody was so helpful, and they put this together. You know what? I usually hate these shots, and I love that, because that just really, that is probably, that's, you know, they always say a picture's worth 1,000 words. So I'm going to shut up, okay? That is the picture right there. That's the ultimate picture. You know, it's really, okay, so sapphires and tourmalines are some of the most colorful gemstones that they have. You have a whole rainbow of colors. If sapphires, the material sapphire that's green, it has to be a certain green. There's only 5 different greens. It can be called emerald. If it's red, there's 5 different colors of red. They're very specific. You can call it a ruby. In this case, because it's corundum, but it's not green and it's not red. And it is green and red, but it has to be a certain, there are 5 colors of green and 5 colors of red that are accepted as emerald or as ruby. So this is the same thing as emeralds and rubies. It's just that it's in a different color range. So it's called sapphire. But if you look at all the different colors, the pinks, the
oh my gosh, look at the green.
The white, gold, I mean, aqua. I mean, it's every single color. This came from, I can't tell you, probably at least 20, maybe more mines.
Really?
These are not huge mining developments, but I got in the sapphire business.
Some were mined in Tanzania, right? Some were mined.
Tanzania, Mozambique,
Africa.
Madagascar, some of this material is even Zambian material. When I got into the sapphire business, what's really funny is once people, it's like this, the domino effect. You meet one miner, and they turn you on to all these other different miners and all the different countries, and then you start learning more and more about it. And because of how we buy, because we come in, we take it all, right? We take all the good anyway, and we pay. So, of course, they want to do business with you. And we can buy volume. So we can clean out a lot of material when we do this. And that's how we were able to do this. And we're able to offer you things like this. But every one of these colors at one time or another, we've done projects. Maybe we didn't have enough of the pink left, pink material, so that we could do a necklace or do it. So we couldn't do a pink sapphire necklace, but we still had this beautiful material left over. So this is just a combination, and you're getting 3 strands. Think about it. How much would you pay for just a single strand?
Right.
Just a single strand. And this like all of my necklaces in this caliper, this grade, they all come with a 2 3/4 inch extender chain. So it gives you that latitude. If you want to wear it a little bit higher, like Orshi's positioned this different, just perfectly for what she's wearing. So she wanted this to drape down her neckline right at where the fabric is.
And by the way,
so it gives you that latitude.
We took this from $209 to $129. That's $80 off. It was appraised at $300. $25.98 allows you to see it. And remember, normally we have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Normally that's our money-back guarantee, but we have all of October, all of November, all of December, all of January till January 31st of next year with our extended holiday return policy. You have until January 31st of next year. So, I mean, that's like 3.5 months to make your final decision. Now, I got to show you. This is coming up, and this is what dreams are made of in amber. 30 to 50 million.